Upon reading the personal philosophies from This I Believe, I realized what virtues stood out to me and how I want to use these virtues to change the world for the better. The two chapters that stood out to me were titled A Goal of Service to Humankind by Anthony Fauci and Tomorrow Will Be a Better Day by Josh Rittenberg. The chapter written by Fauci caught my attention because he speaks about things that I believe apply to myself. He has chosen a life of public service, has an unquenchable thirst for knowledge, and strives for excellence daily. I believe that the latter two are absolutely necessary to accomplish a worthy life of service to others. I also enjoyed the chapter that was written by Rittenberg because of the positive message that is conveyed. He believes that the future has the potential to be great because of the natural advancement of society and the sacrifice of older generations to ensure a brighter future. I am positive that both of these philosophies can be intertwined to describe my outlook on life. I believe that through the compassion that is described in the chapter by Fauci and the positivity and perseverance that is described by Rittenberg, we as a society can serve others to make a brighter future for us all. One of the most impactful experiences that contributed to my desire to serve other people in my career started out as a relatively boring day of finals during my senior year of high school. At my high school, Putnam City North, a person could be exempt from taking a final in that class if they had an A or a B and no more than 3 non-activity absences. If you were exempt and had enough absences to give, you could start your break early. And so most of my classmates did that. I decided not to be a part of that group, and I decided to go ahead and show up to school again just to kind of be a nice guy, help out with my student council advisors with their end of the semester tasks. Little did I know what I would be getting myself into. My high school student council operates a small food pantry out of its classroom. This pantry is used primarily to collect food to be sent to the Regional Food Bank of Oklahoma as kind of one of our service projects. But during my years in high school, it began to be used to directly help students and teachers. My main task for the day was to help package food to be used for holiday meals and deliver them to needy teachers and students. I knew that my high school had hungry students because due to changing demographics, it was the first year of federal Title I status for my school. But I had no idea that some of the people tasked with educating the younger generations at my school risked going hungry during the holidays. After this realization, I diligently spent my day packaging and delivering as much food as possible to every single person who needed it. Upon delivery of these packages, I was humbled by how thankful each of the recipients was, and it almost brought to tears on 2 occasions. One of these teachers that I helped was the debate coach who sent students to nationals. He was also the stagecrafts teacher and was beloved by all of his students. The other was a special education teacher who was also beloved by her students and a foster parent. These were 2 teachers who poured their heart and soul into their profession in order to enrich the lives of their pupils. Their choice to teach in Oklahoma obviously came at the expense of a career with more lucrative earnings. Upon delivery of the packages to these people, the immense gratitude of each person overwhelmed me with both happiness and sadness. Happiness because I was able to provide joy to these people and their families through the donations of food. However, I also experienced sadness because I knew that these were 2 very hardworking people who did not deserve the situation that they were in. It was these specific experiences that helped make me realize that I have a greater purpose in life than making enormous amounts of money as a lawyer, my intended profession. I want to use my skills and compassion to fight for the downtrodden who need some extra help in life. If I can help people live their best life and make a contribution to society in a positive way, then the world will truly be a better place, and we will all have a brighter tomorrow. This I believe.